This is your automated captain. Would you care for more mimosa?
Do you want some?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah.
I think something's missing.
I had the feeling something was missing actually. And then I put that mask there and then I was like, I think it's right.
Let's go back. Let's go all the way back, shall we?
Yeah, come
to 2004.
First time I watched The Incredibles was in the cinema. So I lived in a small town before I came to Cambridge, and it was this sort of like olden timey cinema before they changed it to like a web experience, of course. And I would bring my toys with me, and I'd sit them next to me in the seats. And I remember
you book out all the seats.
No one was really there. I remember like some older kids being there watching me thinking, what's wrong with this kid? Is he crazy? And
Passionate.
And then I did other weird stuff though. Whenever I had those toys with me, I had the fanny pack, you know, because I had them in the fanny pack tied to my bike, the front of it. And sometimes I'd have them like do positions and I'd cycle them out. I don't even know why I did it. It's the craziest thing.
All I wanted was to help you.
I only wanted to help. And what did you say to me?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
It tore me apart. But I learned an important lesson. You can't count on anyone, especially your heroes.
When there's a backstory to a villain, it just sells it for me.
Yeah.
Well, it does have to be a superhero film.
Yeah.
That's it.
Syndrome.
I wish I could go back to the mind I was in when I was watching Incredibles for the first time.
This is how I remember Syndrome.
Brilliant.
I loved the character Syndrome.
I would want there to be a
100%,
Syndrome.
100%.
He's like making everyone super so that no one is. Like,
That's the shit.
if Syndrome had his way, we'd all be super. Who doesn't want that? What I enjoyed so much about the first one was getting to know the characters. I loved seeing them at their low points and as an introduction before we knew anything about them.
Yeah. That's what's great about all films, all superhero films, where you see them
Yeah.
either without their powers, not knowing how to use their powers,
Yeah.
but before that, it's an origin story too.
Yeah, true.
Who doesn't love a good origin story? Okay, now it's time for Incredibles 2.
It's me, your favorite superhero, Zalo, and
Me, Spider-Man.
we're ready here to talk to you about
Incredibles 2.
What exactly is Mom's new job?
She's an advocate for superheroes.
But I thought superheroes were still illegal.
Hey, the bus is here!
So things haven't spiraled out of control the moment I left?
Oh my God.
And Jack?
Looks normal to me.
Oh, I can't take it off, man. It's actually stuck. 14 years later, guys.
The long-awaited sequel to Incredibles.
There's something about animation films that not everyone knows, okay? If you've studied media, you're probably aware of it. When you want to do a film, a sequel, and it's been a long time, right? A lot's going to change.
It's almost like you're starting again.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
almost like you're starting from scratch, almost.
That's it. Whereas if you're doing a 3D animated movie, you can literally just reopen the same file and boom, everything's there. Everything in the exact same place there. And so you've already got the characters built. I mean, you could just change like the bump and then increase poly count, things like that.
It does look 100 times better now.
Everything's developed now, so all the graphics, everything's going to be better. What did you think about the story, though?
Story. Okay. 8-year-old Mel would have enjoyed it more as a story. I don't want to shit on the story.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to still have a young audience.
Mm.
And that's what that's for.
Okay.
It's like... I'm a guy who likes a twisted ending. It was nothing too high of the spectrum. It was nothing too low. Like, there's nothing you didn't expect. But then you're like... By the end, I was so happy. I was happy with what I got after 14 years.
You were?
Yes.
Oof.
I wasn't overwhelmed
Yeah.
like I was when I first watched the first one.
Uh-huh.
Because it was a bit average, the storyline. It was a bit predictable. Yeah. I mean, do you class this as a kid's film? Think about it. Think about the demographic. There's things that kids will love, and then there's things that we pick up on that they won't.
I think the first film was actually more complex. It dove way deeper than the sequel because it was an origin story, but it had fewer characters, so they had to have these complexities.
But we're a completely different viewer now compared to 14 years ago. And that's what I was trying to wrap my head around. Like,
Yeah.
what would I have been like watching this? I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because that's how it worked.
I was trying to find reasons to why I didn't get that same feeling. So I was like looking, was it directed by a different person? No, it's Brad Bird. Dude, what's next for Brad Bird? Is he doing the next Mission Impossible film? Because I know he did...
He does Mission Impossible.
He did Ghost Protocol. I think he started off with a new sort of Mission Impossible.
It was different, but yeah, Ghost Protocol was completely different because it was the only one I liked.
That's what people say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to succeed so she can succeed, so we can succeed.
I get it, Bob. I get it. When was the last time you slept?
Who keeps track of that? Besides, he's a baby. I can handle it. I got this handled.
So, you good then? You got everything under control?
The production was so high. Maybe it... I don't know, man. Like, it just didn't feel right for me.
It didn't feel right.
Did
you like? I mean,
I liked it, and here's the thing: I wanted it to last longer too. For some reason, like the pacing was so quick with all the characters.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was a 4-hour film, then, it would. I'd rather have like 2 more instead of just this one film cramming in these characters. Maybe.
I know what you mean, because you got Elastic Girl going back and fighting crime.
Yeah.
And then they meet the guy from Breaking Bad, Saul Goodman. And all the new superheroes who were weird, really weird. One of them was an owl.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Well, I did get that. It was until like my cousin pointed out.
Yeah.
They're all humans. Why is that one an owl? I'm like, that's a superpower. It's not an owl. It's like the mask or some shit. I don't know.
Oh man, I don't know. And
it was a bit, yeah.
Dude, it wasn't like they skimmed past heroes before in the previous film, but it was like Gazer Beam. Do you remember? Because they were set back in time, sort of.
Yeah.
It was like kind of like this like olden timey superhero. It was kind of cool to look back, And they're talking about time that had gone, and Edna would talk about that too, an era that had passed. And that was so cool. Now it's more about legalities and it's less. Even in the film, they were talking about nostalgia, the first one. And in the sequel, there's no nostalgia.
Nah.
And they're familiar characters. They have moments where they argue, like like when they're having dinner and stuff. Then it's like, yeah, this is The Incredibles. And then there are other moments, like you said, when they introduce the other heroes. It's like, come on, like these are just classic animated characters. Could be in any animated film.
It's so. I didn't like them. I didn't like the new heroes.
We have to stop this thing before it gets to the overpass.
Animated thighs. What were you talking about before that?
Animated thighs. There wasn't anything.
There wasn't.
No, that took up.
Little factoid.
Ooh, a little
The voice of Elastic Girl, Holly.
How big is the factoid, Mel?
Not as big as her thighs. Holly Hunter, she voiced Elastic Girl.
Yeah.
Never met Mr. Incredible. What's his name? Craig. She never met Craig T. Nelson until after. I don't know if it was after or before recording the second film.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like they brought everyone back, and they did bring a lot of people back for the second film. The composer.
Oof.
They had to almost beg the composer to come back.
Yeah.
He didn't believe that they would live up to the first film, and he was like, "No, I can't do this." But then Brad Bird's like, "We got to do it, or then someone else will do it.
Yeah.
It's just got to be us."
Like sort of like going down with the ship. If it
if
goes
it goes bad, it goes bad.
Yeah.
I don't think it went bad. I don't think it was like. Ugh.
No, I don't think it went bad either. I don't want like what
It's
I
not,
said to
yeah.
make it seem like I hate on the film. I'm gonna watch the film again, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I've only seen it one time, and I'm sure I'll find a lot more things I enjoy about it.
Yeah. It got me excited again. Like I got emotional.
Would you say go watch it?
100%.
Yeah. You had a good time?
Yes.
Okay. I would say definitely watch it.
If you're a fan of The Incredibles, watch this film.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, man. It's. Hey
everybody, we are here. It is me, Zaro again. I'm just here to say goodbye. Thank you for having us for this video. And I just want to say,
see you next time.
I can't do it. Don't make me do that again.